The Flaming Candle is closing their Georgia warehouse. Say what? Say what? Say what? Hello my YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Hey cousins, if you're new here, I'm the Tarita and Tressins by Tarita, and I make videos all about my journey of starting a candle business. So in today's video, it may be a little all over the place, but I'm going to try to stay on track. It'll be a little bit of everything in this video. I had a market yesterday that I need to unpack and put all of my supplies back on the shelves. I don't have another market for 2 weeks. So typically when that happens, I put everything back on the shelf if there's a gap in between, so that I can make sure my inventory is good. So I'll be doing that and just chatting with you guys about some things on my mind and some things to come. I don't know, for people in the candle business, the Flaming Candle is closing their Georgia warehouse and relocating to Ohio. I'm not sure if they got bought out by someone, but July 25th was the last day that you could pick up supplies from their warehouse. I don't know if there's going to be downtime between moving from here to Ohio and if you will still be able to order from them. But the main reason why I use the Flaming Candle, for those who don't know, I am located in Georgia in the outskirts of Atlanta, in a suburb outside of Atlanta. However, the Flaming Candle was still about an hour drive for me, which was fairly close, and I don't have to pay for shipping. So it helped with them being here to keep my costs down and not have to pay for shipping. The most heaviest things like your wax and your jars are and your fragrance oils are the heaviest things, and they cost more to ship. And that's partly why I chose them as my primary wholesaler for supplies for my candle business. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I've been researching and just seeing, there is one other fragrance oil company here in Georgia or in the Metro Atlanta area called Peach State Candle Supply. I haven't used their supplies. They used to have more supplies. They used to have jars, fragrances, all of the things. But I believe last year they got rid of the bulk of all of their jars, and they've changed their name to being just a fragrance oil company primarily. They have a few jars that they're still selling on their website, but that's just the normal mason jar. They sell reed diffuser base and room and linen base, and also body mist base, and then they sell fragrance oils. So I wouldn't be able to go to them for my jars. I did, however, prior to even knowing that the Flaming Candle was going to be moving to Ohio, I had bought 110 cases of jars and the lids to match. So this past week that just went by, I ordered another 45-pound case of my wax, my primary wax that I use for my wax blend, to just hold me over for a little while so that I don't have to do more testing with a new wax using Peach State Candle Supply. Peach State Candle Supply doesn't sell the type of wax that I use. They sell only 2 types of wax, which is coconut apricot Serica wax, and they sell a coconut soy wax by, I think it's EC26 or something like that, but it's not the same wax that I use. So I wasn't prepared to start testing new waxes as of yet. So I went on ahead and ordered another whole box, 45-pound box of my GW Golden Wax 454 wax, which is the primary wax in my wax blend for my candles. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing here. I'm going to have to find a new base for my reed diffusers and also for my room/linen sprays, because the Flaming Candle, like I said, is moving. So far I have bought Candle Sciences Eco, what is it called? Hold on one second. I bought the Candle Science based reed diffuser solution to test out for my reed diffusers and my car diffusers. So I want to see what that's like. And then I also plan to buy Peach State Fragrance Supply Company. I think they have a room linen spray. I'm looking forward to trying them out. If any of you guys have tried Peach State room/linen spray base or Candle Sciences base, what is it called, eco based reed diffuser solution, let me know how that works for you. Any tricks or things that help make the fragrance more potent, I'm eager to know what that is. I'm getting tongue tied, sorry guys. Yeah, so oh yeah, I meant to say I bought some individual Sonoma tumbler jars that I was considering for the fall. However, after doing the numbers, I don't believe that I'll be able to, even though I love these jars. I bought the iridescent prism jar and I'm test burning that with a wooden wick. I wanted to potentially use the Sonoma jar for a luxury collection within my candle business. The bulk of my primary candles are cost efficient for most people. However, these Sonoma jars are really expensive, so I was thinking about making a luxury candle collection for certain, like maybe 5 certain fragrances. And I just bought the swirling one. This is the white, what is it called, white swirl Sonoma, and I already poured some wax in here and it's curing to test this out. So this is the white Sonoma swirl. You probably can't see the swirls on this jar because of the light, but I'm just testing this with a double wick. I'm testing the prism jar with a wooden wick, and I was thinking about getting some mini tumblers. I also got this in a single one, the black swirl Sonoma. It kind of looks gray in person, so yeah. But like I said, the cost, my business is not there right now, so I don't know if I can support or like justify including such an expensive jar in my business right now. I did look on Alibaba to see if the iridescent jar would be cheaper going through them, and so far, and going back and forth with a few of the vendors, it isn't. So that is in a standstill right now. Another thing that I've been working on is trying to create a 3 candle gift box for the fall and winter scents, where people can mix and match 3 smaller candles. I bought these small 6-ounce straight-sided mason jars last year, and I tested it out, and I figured out which wick I should be using for it. So I know which wick works, but it didn't get out last year. So this year I'm thinking, I had bought boxes and everything, but I didn't get a chance to release a gift box. So I think I realized I had 3 boxes of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use what I have instead of trying to, introduce the mini Sonoma jars to do a gift set. I'm gonna use what I have, get rid of that. And then maybe next year, if things are different with my business, then I can justify ordering the large and mini Sonoma jars. Let me show you real quick the mini. These are 6-ounce jars, but the wax fill would be 5-ounce candles. So these are the minis that I want to do in like a 3-box collection. And I'm thinking about doing these a little bit different from, I don't think I'm going to marble these like I do my current candles. I'm not for certain yet, but I don't think I want to marble them. I think I want to make them, I want to foil my labels for these and do something different. So we'll see. And then here's the gift box this is the gift box that I want to use potentially. This has like shredded paper in it right now, but kind of see what my vision is for a gift box. Something like this. Of course, it won't be full as much as this one is, but like this. And it'll come with 3. I'm not sure what I would price a gift box at, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let me show you one more time. And these boxes right here, I got from Amazon last year. These 6-ounce jars I got from Fillmore Containers, and the lids as well. So let's just unpack. I'm doing all this talking. I should have been talking and unboxing, putting back these supplies from this market. Okay, you guys, so the only thing that I don't like, hold on, let me move this because this light is bright. The only thing that I dislike about the flaming candle, like they didn't let us know in ample enough time. You know, I feel like they could have notified us sooner versus later that they were going to be moving. They didn't do that. I have a little chair. Well, I have another desk chair in here, but I have it on low and it's perfect for me sliding back and forth on these shelves. These are just my room sprays. This is the smaller size. Let me see. Make sure you guys get a good enough angle. Okay, is that good? Okay, I think that's good. They didn't give us enough time, like I said, and I just feel like they could have let us know sooner. So this shelf is where I put most of my candles, wax melts, and my small size room or linen spray. And then, let me see, let me move around. Let's move around. Okay, kind of a good angle for you guys. My office is a little bit messy, so excuse that. This is a tester. All of these are testers. Okay. The other thing I wanted to mention is when I restocked my candles from the flaming candle, the new set of jars look somewhat different from my old jars. Let me show you. I made some candles. So for example, this is my candle jar that I bought these jars like maybe last year. And then when I reordered the same jar, this is what it looks like. You see how this one is more rounded at the bottom? I don't know if you can tell. This one is more rounded at the bottom and this one is more square. Let me see if you can. You tell? I can tell, but it's still the same size jar. And you know, as you know, my candles are marble. I think every time I look at my candles, I just think that's so cool. It looks so like beautiful to me. Am I doing okay? What am I doing? Okay, I haven't even unpacked that much, but I need to label this. Okay, the rest of these are, is this a tester? Oh yeah, this is a tester. I'm like, what is this? Okay. These are my room or linen sprays right here. Maybe it'll focus, hold on. Or maybe it won't focus. Okay. So my market yesterday, my last two markets actually have not gone great. I kind of have only made my booth fee back plus maybe $50, if that, the last two times at the farmer's market that I attend every other week. So I'm debating if I should even continue to do that market, or maybe, I'm not sure if it's just the summertime and it's just slow right now. But it's starting to be not worth my time to do that market, and it would be better for me to just work my regular 9 to 5 overtime on the weekend if this is how it's going to be. I'm debating not doing any markets in August and just working overtime at my main job, because I'll make more money there doing that than I would for 4 hours at the farmer's market. I don't know if you guys, but these are my carpet fresheners. Oh, I forgot, these go right here. These go on the shelf. I forgot. I'm always reorganizing these shelves, like the best way for them to look. I keep my car diffusers and my oil refills in here. I don't really take those out or unpack those. These are my larger candles. I sell a lot of large candles, so I'm trying to get rid of all of my jars in this size so that I can only sell eventually this smaller size, and then my 8-ounce, this size, my 8-ounce candle. So these are the two sizes I want to carry and get rid of, and get rid of this size. This is a 14-ounce candle. I don't sell a lot of large candles. I don't know if I'm just choosing the wrong use or what the deal is. I'm also discontinuing some fragrances, so once those fragrances sell out, I won't have them anymore. One of those fragrances is the cereal and milk. It smells like Fruit Loops. A lot of people don't go to the scent. It may be popular for other people who make candles, but it's not popular for me. So that is a scent that I plan to discontinue. I'm also planning to discontinue my bubblegum scent. A lot of people don't buy that scent. Okay, so I finished restocking my candles back onto the shelves, as you can see. Let's see, what else have I been up to? Let's see, so I bought a sewing machine. You see that? Yeah. I bought teaching myself how to sew. If you don't know, I love all things, like I love crafts and creative outlets and just different things. So I did buy a sewing machine, and I've been practicing. I know this has nothing to do with candle making, but I've been practicing making like different things. So I made a sleeve for my iPad. It has 2 pockets right here, and then 1 pocket right here, and then the main pocket right here. What y'all think? And so it's too small. I can't put it in there with my case, but when I take it out of the case, let's hope I don't break it doing this. When I take my iPad out of the case, take the pencil off, it can fit. It fits. Look at that, y'all. I think this is so cute, and I put pencil right here. So it has 2 pockets, 2 separate pockets. You see right there, and then 1 big pocket right here. Isn't that just adorable? It's not perfect, but it was like my second sewing project, and I'm so proud of it. Another thing that I tried to sew was this wristlet. I sewed this wristlet. Let me show you. This is the wristlet that I sewed. So, and you can connect it to this little wallet thingamajiggy. Like I said, it's not like, I don't know how to fix this. These are just some beginning projects that I sewed to practice with. It's like a little coin purse. I just think that's so cute, you guys. Buy these things to sell. I mean, I didn't buy a sewing machine to potentially sell product, but hey, if I get good, maybe I will. But these are just things for personal use. So I have the wristlet, the sleeve, and then I made a laptop bag with a different fabric and a different zipper. But this, I don't know how to fix this. For people who know how to sew, when it's inside out, how do I prevent this? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to make this go into the bag. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, so this, and then this has a pocket. Y'all, and then I created my own labels. I followed, who did this? It was XOXO Charlie that showed you how to print your own. Even though I'm not selling this, that's just my branding. And so it has butterflies on the outside, and it has an inside pocket for my laptop. I measured my laptop. I didn't follow a template or anything. I just looked at some different people and measured my laptop. But this is too small for my Apple laptop. But I can fit, you know, other things in it. So this was a laptop sleeve that I made. So laptop sleeve, iPad sleeve, wristlet, keychain, wallet, and then I made a makeup bag. Y'all, I don't know who I think I am, but I made this makeup bag. It's so far from perfect. Y'all look at this. Look at this. It's bulky. Well, I don't know, this side it's not even, but I did my best. I mean, it works. It's just not professional enough for me to like do anything with. And then the inside has this fabric. I don't know if you can see that. And does this have a zipper? Yep, this has an inside zipper. Y'all, I was just practicing all kinds of stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. It has an inside zipper. You can see that. And I just keep all of my extra zipper tabs in here. And again, I use my branded logo on the front of the bag. Use my branded logo on the outside of the bag. So look, maybe I'll get into sewing, you guys, and making products. I don't know, but I'm so far from that right now. I'm just, you know, I'm just having fun with it and just making different projects and stuff for myself. So I think that is it, you guys. That's what I've been up to. I know I haven't been posting videos consistently, but I'm gonna try to really get back into the flow of things and trying to post at least once a week if I can. I run out of ideas, and then I run out of space on my camera, and then the part that I hate the most, which is editing the videos. I'm gonna do better. I'm going to do better. This year I said I was gonna do better. I know we're halfway through the year, but it's not over yet. I can always start. So until next time, you guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot and keeps me motivated to continue to make videos like this for you all. Ciao. Bye, cousins. Bye.